Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Next offering is downstairs. And that's in for a strike. And the pitch. That one fouled off, 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So up now for Chicago, Seiya Suzuki. On the ground, a second, might be two. Over to DeYoung. Plenty of time at first. That's a double play.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24, Cody Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And now the lefty. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. It's the Cubs nothing. Cards coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, getting the nod on the mound, Kyle Hendricks.
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there, compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
Bottom of the first. Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Here comes a pitch. Slow curveball drops in for a strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Next one misses, and that's ball one. Hard hit left side. Swanson fires over to first. One up, one down. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jordan Walker.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt, and he pumps it a strike. why to kick the pitch. That one drifts inside. And now 1-2. One down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Man at first with one gone. Here's Nolan Gorman. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That's towards center. And they get Arenado for the out. And that is that. So the Cards are kept quiet through 1. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. No score. And welcome back at the plate, Miguel Amaya.
Miguel Amaya.
Matz back to work. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And downstairs.
Larry Bullard making the calls behind the plate for us in this one. Pretty good strike zone. Well reviewed by those we talked to around the league.
Yeah, he's an umpire. He doesn't get a lot of looks from players, maybe here and there once in a while, but he's appreciated back there. Good hitters count the 2-0. And it's fouled away. That one in for a strike, 2-2. The wind of the pitch. That's to third. Arenado tosses across the first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson stands in. Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks. Vanderbilt player in college, College World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Batting 6.
So digging in, Christopher Morel. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Swanson leads off second with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Swanson coming home. Now a long throw home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Back-to-back singles. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle. Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer. And he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Trey Mancini now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
His family owns Mancini Peppers, and you know, they produce up to 50,000 pounds of peppers a day. They got roasted peppers, fried, blanched, sweet, hot, tangy. Am I making you hungry over there?
Very hungry.
Well, the Mancini family has been farming in Florida since the 1940s.
Oh, 0-2 now. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. Ball one there. Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw there. Safe. Runner at second here, one gone. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate.
His dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Here's Yan Gomes. Matz throws over, and he's back in safely. And that one fouled off. Yan Gomes waits.
1-1.
And that one ripped to left. Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
So 2 down. Here's Nick Madrigal. Out towards right center field. It gets down, a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's Nico Horner. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Ball 1, no strikes. And there's a ball. Second and third, 2 down. Now 3-0. Seiya Suzuki waiting for a turn at the plate. The pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
It all just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and the guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Seiya Suzuki, the next Cub to hit. He's 0 for 1. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. 1 run's in. The second run scores. 3 runs are in. It's 5-0.
Waste no time there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Steven Matz won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Cardinals, JoJo Romero.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Bellinger up to hit. He's 0 for 1. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And he deals. Strike 2.
He's clearly out there throwing pitchers pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Suzuki at second with 2 down. Here's the 0-2. In the air to left center. Makes the grab on the run. And that's the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 5 and the Cardinals 0. Back in St. Louis as the Cardinals come up to hit here in the last of the second. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Chopped left side. Madrigal. Tosses to first. That's 1 out the bottom of the second.
Batting 6th, the first baseman,
Alec Burleson digs in now. First offering misses the mark.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Foul ball there. Here's a 1-2. That one missed.
It's a good take.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And the righty deals. Ripped on a line. Suzuki pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
batting 7th, the right fielder, Jordan.
Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Walker. And there's a foul ball. Ripped to third. The throw to first, and that is that. Redbirds down quietly. It's 5-0. Back here in St. Louis, and now the catcher comes up to him, Miguel Amaya. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side, and he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily, and that's the first out.
The bat, number 7,
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. Singled and scored his first time. Swanson hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he won a Gold Glove last season. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Dansby Swanson, this is a guy who kind of had a target on his back. #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt. People were expecting a whole lot, comparing him to Derek Jeter.
The wind of the pitch. Good eye right there. Swanson with an outstanding career at Vanderbilt. Won the 2014 College World Series and was also named the most outstanding player. 2-1 now. Left field, way back there. And out of here. His 13th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 6-0.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Cubs, Christopher Morel. Bounced up the middle. What a stop. Throw to first. He is safe. And he beats the throw by a whisker.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. So up next, Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 so far. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now it's Yan Gomes. Swing and a bouncer. Flips it behind his back. Throw is high and over his head. And in comes the runner from second to score. A big mistake there.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nick Madrigal.
And up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Now that's smacked to right center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. Gomes makes the turn at second.
The batter, number 2.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Next to hit, Nico Horner. Swing and a ball popped up. Gorman drifts towards it, squeezes it, and that's the third out. So 2 runs in the inning, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Andrew Knizner.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Strike 2.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Kicks and fires. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Madrigal on to first, and a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, center fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Lars Nootbaar will hit next. Grounded out his first time. And that's outside. Nootbaar goes 6 feet 3 inches, 210 pounds, and he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. That clips the corner.
Well, typically left fielders have the least amount of range in the outfield, so for him to take the responsibility in center field in this one, he's going to really need his corner guys to help him out in the gaps.
The 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
The 2-2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They continue to trail 7-0. Back here at Busch Stadium. And now the right fielder, Seiya Suzuki.
Suzuki.
Romero back to work. That misses, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Cubs putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They were obviously able to run the starter out of the game in the third, so they've set the table for a win, and now I'm sure they're thinking it's time to feast.
And a pitch. And a count 1-2. Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, he froze him with the changeup right there, and I think he was so geared up for fastball. Once he recognized that it was off speed, he just wasn't able to make an adjustment. So a really good strikeout, and pitcher just won the battle.
Bellinger up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. Next offering is down low. So if they're looking to feast, are you saying they've already got a plate but are looking to go back for seconds?
Yeah, I'd say something like that.
On the ground at first. Burleson takes it himself. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Amaya.
And now it's Miguel Amaya. Outside. 2 outs. That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes to count. There's a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
2 down, nobody on. Fouls one off. 2-2.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Paul Goldschmidt. And here it comes. And first offering is fouled off. On a line, base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And up next for St. Louis, Nolan Gorman. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here. He sends it out of here. His 23rd of the year, and they cut into the deficit. It's 7-2.
When you're lacking velocity, it's so critical that you move the ball around, change speeds, even try to trick the hitter at times. But when you give up a home run right there, manager doesn't have a lot of patience because the velocity's not there to overcome and get the swing and miss.
Here's Nolan Arenado. And that is in for a strike. 0-1. Righty to the plate. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball, and he gets out of the way. The 2-1. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Just off the outside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Line drive. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, he throws it away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a two-base error.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And now here is Tyler O'Neill. Knocks it down to the hole. The throw is still in time. And even with his speed, they get the out.
Now back. Further base.
Here's another look with StatCast Singy. The throw needed to be strong to beat the runner, and it was.
Yeah, that play was close, and I think we need to credit that 88-mile-per-hour throw as the difference maker right there. That's just impressive.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Left-hand hitter waits. There's a strike. And takes low for ball one.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. And good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Arenado over at second, one down. At the belt and fires. On the ground. Swanson gathers and throws to first. Out number 2.
The batter, the right fielder, Jordan.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And ball one to the right fielder. And now it's even up. Runner leads away at second. Just missed.
2-1.
Man at second. High fly ball down the left field line. Jumps at the wall, and he brings it back. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 7-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself a Gold Glove in 2022. And a foul ball. Grounded to Gorman. Tosses to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
The left fielder, number 5, Christopher Morel.
So up now for Chicago, Christopher Morel. There's a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
To the right side, and that one handled. Gets it to first, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
I wasn't sure if he was going to get to this one or not. Had to go a pretty good way there in the shallow right field. But then after that, it's a tough angle after you square up your shoulders to throw to first base. Not the normal position, but a really good job defensively right there.
Mancini in now. Takes ball one off the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. He's there. It's a two-out double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Next is the designated hitter, Yan Gomes. 1 for 2. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And Gomes is retired. That's the third out. Cubs leave one, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here in St. Louis, here's Andrew Knizner.
The catcher, Andrew Knizner.
The pitch. On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Knizner aboard here at first with nobody out. That one hooked foul. The 0-2. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Lars Nootbaar getting ready to hit. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That one hammered left field. That's back there. And it's out of here. He made him pay for that one. His 11th of the year. It's 7-4.
This crowd back alive. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Ball one there. Righty delivers. That's a little bit low. Hendricks Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And the righty deals. Goes down looking.
Man, he had the stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
The second baseman.
So 2 down now, and here is Nolan Gorman. He's already homered in this game. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now 7-4. Major League Baseball is on the show. Top 6. So up now for Chicago, Nick Madrigal.
The third baseman, number 1, Nick Madrigal.
Romero back to work. And delivers outside. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Matthew Liberatore preparing to come on if needed. The 1-0. And a good eye there. Slice to right. And a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Nico Horner.
Nico Horner, the next Cub to hit. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
A swing and a soft liner. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder.
So digging in, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. Suzuki, 28 years old, and he was born in Japan. Swing and a foul straight back.
Japan has made a major impact on Major League Baseball over these last few decades. We've seen players completely change the game.
Ground ball could be 2. To second, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Now a screamer into the outfield. Walker makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Cubs 7 and the Cardinals 4. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado.
Arenado.
And the right-hander back to work.
1-0.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Hot shot to third. Sends it across to first. And they get Arenado for the out.
Now batting, left fielder,
Tyler O'Neill. Next up for the Cardinals. Swings through that one. 0-1. And that's in for a strike.
0-2.
And a pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The wind and the pitch. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Line drive, base hit, right field. Now he turns and heads for second. And that's a double.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And at second with 1 away, Alec Burleson. Next up for the Cardinals. That one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
The right fielder, number 18,
Jordan Walker. Next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball left side. And that ends the inning. The Cards leave one, and they're on the wrong end of a 7-4 score. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Chris Stratton.
Should be a good first matchup for him here. He's been doing a great job against right-handed bats so far this season. They've had a lot of trouble squaring him up.
Here comes a pitch. Out to center. DeYoung sizes this one up, makes the grab on the run. And there's 1 away.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Dansby Swanson, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first, and Swanson is set down.
the left fielder, number 5, Christopher.
And now, Christopher Morel. First offering, and it just misses. Right-handed reliever. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. That was a moonshot, his 17th of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 8-4.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And next for the Cubs, Trey Mancini. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one. And the right-hander deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Walker makes the play, and it's out number 3. Cubs tack on another with a solo jack. It's now an 8-4 score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Julian Merriweather comes on now. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the catcher, Andrew Kisner. The Cardinals in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him right here.
And that one is inside ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. The pitch. The punch out there. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Paul DeYoung next up for the Cardinals. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And there's the strike. And he takes a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Nootbaar stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Horner over to first. Inning over. And down in order go the Cardinals. They're unable to make a dent in an 8-4 deficit. Back here in St. Louis, now it's the DH, Yan Gomes. And he deals. Bounce back to the mound. Throws to first, and Gomes is retired.
The third baseman, number 1, Nick.
And up next for Chicago, Nick Madrigal.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next pitch is popped up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Well, that's what he's looking for with the fastball above the zone. A swing and miss or weak contact.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
Back to the top of the lineup, digging in, Nico Horner. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. The 0-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Base hit center field.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels.
Horner on the go. There's a ball. Throw. Save. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And the 1-0. And another ball.
No strike.
Stratton throws over. Horner back in on a dive. Horner at second with 2 down. And he grounds one to the right side. To first, third out, and that ends the frame. One left for the Cubs, but they still lead it by a count of 8-4. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Mark Leiter Jr. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Leiter Jr.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt.
For the Cardinals, the designated hitter, Paul.
The wind to the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
The pitch. And 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next offering is fouled back. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike 3.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Now it's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
And now Nolan Arenado out there to center. Bellinger makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Tyler
O'Neill, the next to hit. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And fouled off. And down on strikes. And that is that. New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Jordan Hicks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And now the center fielder, Cody Bellinger. And the pitch. And takes low for ball 1. Hicks, in his 6th season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Dives, and he can't hang on. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Got a pretty ugly offer going into this game up until that at bat, so a little sigh of relief there. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Miguel Amaya, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1. Bellinger goes. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Bellinger at second with nobody out. And a pitch. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Nice. Doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone. So as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Dansby Swanson now at the plate. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Long run, tracks it down. Runner tags up for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
The left fielder, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Christopher Morel, the next Cub to hit.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
This one high in the air to left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And the inning is over. So one hit is all they get. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Cubs 8 and the Cardinals 4. Adbert Alzolay taking over on the mound.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these guys better be ready to swing the bats.
Adbert Alzolay.
The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And he flips a breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
On the ground, out to short. Swanson jumps, throws, barely got him for the out. Close play.
The right field.
Jordan Walker next up for the Cardinals. That one down the line, and foul ball. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And a pitch. Strike 3. Got him looking on the changeup.
The catcher.
And here is Andrew Kisner. Pitch is in there. That's strike 1.
One strike.
The other way. And that is the ball game.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the guy that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways. Each guy, every day he comes to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
And our final here today, 8-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.